Hey, this is the Fight Nerd here at New York Toy Fair 2013 at the Jacob Javits Center, here with Damon Lau, president of Round 5 Toys. Damon, how's it going?
Not bad. How's it going?
All right, not too bad. And today we're here to talk about some of the new stuff you're doing related to UFC and what's right behind us, which is Bruce Lee. So let's start with what's directly behind us. All new Bruce Lee stuff. I see you guys have the full set of the. These guys are the what are these ones called here?
It's called the Temple of Kung Fu.
It's a long name. That's why I forgot it.
Temple of Kung Fu line. Yeah.
And this is the full set here, which includes, you guys can see, we'll get close-ups here. We have Chuck Norris and Bolo and Pai Mei for some reason also. Not in a Bruce Lee movie, but in Kung Fu movies, because it's not just their line of Bruce Lee, it's also just the general world of Kung Fu, right?
Yeah, I think that's our sort of spin on Bruce Lee is that, if you take a look at what he's done, he really is, outside of being a pioneer, he's kind of like that ambassador for Kung Fu, really. You got Wayne Gretzky in hockey, Jordan in basketball, Bruce Lee in Kung Fu.
Synonymous with Kung Fu and martial arts films, and you guys also have here two of the new 5-inch vinyl toys. What's this Fanatics? That's a new series for them.
Yeah, so Fanatics is kind of like our line that we do with UFC. It's a similar style. It's 6-inch caricature, but with really lots of detail. It's done so well for us, and there's such a fanatical Bruce Lee following, both in the MMA world, but also just in general too. And yeah, it's really cool.
Now, I see that since you guys did do a Chuck Norris here in the Temple of Kung Fu series, and there's also Bolo, since you guys have the rights to Chuck, is there any chance you might see a Chuck Norris in this Fanatics kind of scale?
Most likely not. We've considered it before, but, there's just so much with Bruce Lee we want to do first until we get into that type of thing.
Okay. Now, also, you guys have a ton of new UFC stuff, a lot of world debuts here, a lot of which we cannot show, unfortunately, on camera. But, Damon, just give us a quick rundown of what you guys have coming out.
Really, for us, we're continuing, obviously, our UFC Ultimate Collector line, which has been such a massive, rabid following. Most of that stuff is sold before it even comes out the production line. But we're launching 3 series this year. Next series is going to be in May, then August, then probably November. But lots of limited edition stuff, lots of chasers, and lots of exclusives that, always end up being a fan favorite.
So let's go over some of the names that you guys have this year, because I saw you have the world debut of Pat Barry, #1, which is impressive to see. Yeah. I'm sure he's happy to have a toy of himself. Who else is coming out this year?
Well, we haven't announced who's coming out in August or in fall, but right now who we announced Alexander Gustafsson. We're doing Korean Zombie. We're doing another new version of Frank Mir, Jose Aldo, a whole bunch of guys.
And they're going to be different scales as well this year, or are you going to be sticking with the 5-inch line?
We are possibly doing a smaller scale line, but we probably won't know until a couple months from now if we're going to launch it or not.
Are there any other secrets you can let out early, perhaps?
Not really. It's always a secret with me. I don't tell you.
It always is. That's what most are going to get from him, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Well, Damon, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it, and have fun at Toy Fair.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll